each week during this segment, we give each panel member a chance to say what's on their mind. Colin?
So I'm going to be relatively serious, and I think this is a serious topic. Now, I don't care about what people's political stripe is. And I'm going to give you something that I take very seriously, and as a veteran, I swore an oath to defend the Constitution of this country. I've seen an increasing and alarming amount of talk from people that if they don't get their way, and I'm sorry, it's a democracy, close to half the people in the country don't get their way. That's the way it works. Surprise. That there are going to be riots, there are people who are talking about revolution, everything else. We should not be having that conversation, and the number of people who are having that conversation should not be having that conversation. And anybody who thinks that they're going to get anywhere with that idea, I think is going to be into a very, very shocking experience once they try it.
Jim?
So I think that I have figured out, or at least I haven't really figured it out, but I think at some level the part of the issues, especially with some of the millennials, is the fact that these are adults who had grown up in a society where everybody won. You didn't get a first place, second place. You got a participation trophy, and it didn't matter what you did, you were a winner. Well, guess what, boys and girls? When you get to be an adult, there are winners and losers. And you know, I've lost my share of times in my life, and you know what it's done most of the time? It's made me work harder. So I really think there's a certain percentage of this population that really just needs to cowboy up and put their big girl panties on and do the right thing.
Ron?
How true that is. Colin said a little bit ago about he lost an election. Abraham Lincoln lost 7 times. I lost 2 times before I won. But in losing, it makes you a better person. And that gets me back to having spent time in the military and time in local politics to understand I still support those veterans that have given of their self on the field of battle, male and female, that come back that they don't have the same health care benefits that the congressmen and the senators have. I think it's appalling.
All right. And I just want to take a minute to ask, has anyone seen Congressman Delaney? Because apparently he feels it unnecessary to show up to debates with Tommy Hober. I'm absolutely appalled by this. You know, here we have someone who is our elected representative, and he doesn't even feel it's worthy of his time to show up to debate someone who's challenging his seat. You know, I'll see you in November, sir. And I tell you what, I'm not voting for you.
Well said, Ken.
Thank you.
All right.
And that's all the time that we have for tonight. But we hope you'll like us on Facebook and follow us on Twitter. And be sure to join us again next week for another visit to the Flip Side.